So you see what's happening out here in the world and you say to yourself, well, maybe I should get a few extra things. Where do I start? How do I start stockpiling food but not feeling like a full-blown prepper? Because there's a difference in stockpiling food and being a prepper. Because if you're a prepper, you're prepping for more than just food shortage. You're prepping for your overall health of your home, safety of your home, water collection of your home. Now, if you're just stockpiling some food because, it's emergency season, bad weather, severe weather, and you want to have a few items in case the power goes out, you might want to start by making a plan. First, sit down, write a plan out, know what it is you want to prep or stockpile, and know how much money you want to spend, where you're going to store it, because that matters how you store it. Once you make your plan, go through your cabinets, go through your refrigerator, and if you have freezers, go through your freezers. Make an inventory list of what y'all eat. Go ahead and write down the items that you want to get. Start off with your shelf-stable food, your canned vegetables and canned meat and canned fruit. Then add your rice to that. Don't forget to add water. That is the number one thing. Adding water that you can consume and water that you can use around your household. Now that you have your list of items that you want to stockpile for your home, for you and your family to enjoy, even if it's not an emergency because you want to rotate through your food, go out, get that discount. BOGOs are the best way to do it. Your weekly ads that usually come out in the mail. If they don't now, they come out online. Get those and start figuring out where you're going to go, because you don't want to be wasting money running this store and that store. You want to have a plan. Make sure to add in medical supplies as well. You want to get your Band-Aids, you want to get your peroxide and those things in case of emergency, like you can't get to the urgent care, you can't get to the ER. You can handle those things at home if it's not major, and get your pain medications as well. So now that you've got food that you can eat in case of an emergency, make sure you have can openers for those canned goods, because they're no good to you if you can't get them open. Have a way to cook that food if you need to cook it if your power is out, like maybe a grill or a butane stove or something like that. Now you're getting set up. Get your flashlights, your candles, your fuel for those things. Get your ice chest in case the lights go out and you got to throw some meat in a cooler. By the way, don't forget to add your toilet paper to it. And if you're using paper towels, add those to it. But if you don't want to use paper towels, you can go buy the huge stack of towels that you can just wash and reuse. Those are so much better than just doing the paper towels, and you'll save yourself a lot of money in the end. Get cleaning supplies, because you want to keep things as tidy as you possibly can. Once you start buying these items, make sure you're at least getting 2 of each item. That way you can put 1 in your long-term pantry, 1 in your working pantry. You need to have those 2 pantries. There are different corners of your home that you need to be taken care of. You have your working pantry, you have your long-term pantry, then you have your freezers, your dry goods. It also helps if you can come up with meal plans. That way, when you're stocking up on your food, you're getting the certain items for that meal, and you can put them in a huge Ziploc bag and keep them together. That way, once and label it, make sure you're labeling it. Make sure that you're able to go in and you have everything you need in that package. That way, if you're not the one going in having to prepare the meal and someone else in your family is, they already know what that meal requires. That then leads into making sure your family know exactly what it is you're planning to do and why you're planning to do it. Involve the children, but let them know this is not a scary thing. We're just getting extra items in so that we have what we need in case of an emergency, and we don't have to go stand in line at a food bank or stand in line at a church or stand in line and wait for the government to give us assistance because something tragic has happened and we aren't able to feed ourselves. We now have to rely and depend on someone else. Make sure to add in medical supplies as well. You want to get your Band-Aids, you want to get your peroxide and those things in case of emergency, like you can't get to the urgent care, you can't get to the ER. You can handle those things at home if it's not major, and get your pain medications as well. Now you're on your way. I hope this was helpful. See you in the next video.